welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia for those who are tuning in, and welcome back to everybody else. So in this video, I'm finally going to be filming my demo and review on these guys here. This is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. So just a quick disclaimer, this is not my first impressions, it's just a demo and review. I finally got the shades in my correct complexion. So therefore, I'm able to finally do a demo and review and talk a little bit more about this foundation and why and the dislikes I have about these. So if you guys are interested on this demo and review video, then please keep on watching. Today, we are finally going to give my thoughts, a demo and review on this new makeup line. This is not a new makeup line, actually, I lied. This has been out for a little bit and I purchased this not only once, not only twice, but 3 times. Why? Because it was hard to color match online. I even gave it another try by doing the comparison of what brand that you wear. That was hard too because one, my colors has changed since 2020. We were all sheltered in place. We probably lost a lot of color and it's natural, right? So anyways, 3rd time was a charm because what actually helped me is that I went on a camping trip. But prior to that, I decided to go for more of a warm tone and more of a softer neutral in the concealer. Went camping early May, got some color. This color actually just works out perfectly. I haven't been under the sun since then, and I don't know if it's weird. I can gain color quickly but lose it just as quick, right? So I don't know, we'll see how this works out in today's video because I wore it when I came back from camping and it was like a perfect match. As always, before we get into the demo and review of this product, I will be reading a little bit about these guys on the Sephora's website. The first product we're going to be talking about is the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. This foundation has 4 out of 5 stars. It also has 119.8K loves. This foundation values at $29 and she also offers 48 shades. That's a wide range of shades, which is great because everybody has different complexions. So she caters to cools, to warms, and also to neutrals. I'm really impressed on the tans, to the darks, to the deep complexions she offers. So I'm hoping that it actually works well for everybody. So let's read a little bit about this foundation. Innovative breathable foundation that combines the weightless feel of a serum with buildable medium coverage for truly layerable wear. This is great for normal and combination skin. The coverage does give you a medium with the natural finish, and this is a traditional liquid formulation. The highlighted ingredients is botanical blend of lotus, gardenia, and water lily, which helps smooth, calm, and nourishes the skin. Super fluid, serum-like texture makes it easy to build and blend your coverage just like how you would like it while evening out skin tone and smoothing the look of pores. No clogging or caking. Plus the mess-free doe foot applicator lets you apply 1 dot at a time, which is all you need to cover your entire face. Moving on to the concealer. Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. This values at $19 and they also offer 48 shades. So I would say each foundation pairs with a concealer. It may not be the exact color that you need, but at least it's like 1-to-1. So it's good to know that each foundation that they actually offer, they offer the same amount in a concealer. So a brief description of the concealer. The lightweight hydrating concealer with a cake-free medium to full coverage that lasts while brightening the skin with a radiant finish. This gives a medium coverage, it gives a radiant finish, and again, this is a traditional liquid formulation. This is good for normal, dry, combination, and oily complexion. Concealer instantly hides blemishes, dark circles, and redness with buildable coverage and a skin-like finish that won't cake or settle into fine lines. With a botanical blend, it's creamy and hydrating, yet long-lasting and sweat-resistant. Plus, it comes in the same 48 shades as the Liquid Touch Foundation. Just to let you guys know, this is a clean line, vegan, cruelty-free. There's many good call-outs about this. I don't want to get too in detailed with this, so as always, I'll put everything down in the info box for you guys. So the first impressions on these guys, on the packaging, Hands down, I like this. It's so cute, it's so unique looking. This is like a little baton, right? Is that what you call it, baton? You know when those racers, Olympic guys, and they pass the baton? Am I saying it right? I don't know, brain fart. It's thin, it's slim. I do like this because once I put it in my vanity there, it looks really nice with the whole aesthetics. It's just really cute. It just balances everything. It doesn't look like every other traditional foundation, clear glass jar, black lid, silver lid. I love the doe foot applicator, guys. This is such an amazing shape because it's so big and you can actually swipe around. This actually reminds me of the Tarte Shape Tape because it's a nice full doe foot applicator, very easy to apply, like she says, dot it around the face. This doe foot applicator is very unique, guys. Again, it's gonna be a nice full head, but this does have a nice slant tip, so you can actually mark the areas you want this. I feel like if I have a perfect shade, I can use this to carve my brows. I can even clean up my eyeshadows around here. It's just very easy to be precise, very detailed. So I actually like this a little bit more because it's a big doe foot applicator, but it has a slant, so it's easy to curve the shape of your face. So for today, I just cleansed my face and I applied on a moisturizer. I did not apply on any primer, any glowing product. This is just my bare skin with all these extra freckles. So before we get started, I'm gonna get a little closer as I always do because I want you to see how my skin looks like without makeup. I have lots of freckles, a lot of redness, so I'm hoping that this concealer can neutralize the colors but not make me look like I'm wearing makeup, right? I'm not wearing anything else on my face except for my brows, as you can clearly see, and my lashes. This is not my first time trying on this foundation, so it's not a first impressions, but it is a demo and review. So I'm gonna explain to you as I use this. So this is a water-based foundation. So you definitely want to shake this well. This is my product and my skin is cleansed. So I can actually apply this on and not feel like I'm contaminating my actual product. So I can just go ahead and apply this on. I don't know if some of you guys care for that or not, but I just wanted to explain that. Here's the thing. I like how smooth it actually glides on. It does have like a serum-like texture as the description says. Now, the first time I applied this on, oh, see, this is the color. See, it actually works really well. So the first time I tried this on, I disliked it because the color was way too light and I just couldn't find my shade. So I was basically very, very turned off. The second time I tried to get my color, again, I just couldn't find that shade and I was like, what is going on? So this is the third time I'm trying this out, and mind you, this is the color 250W. I think the first colors I was color matched online and, you know, from the store was like a cool, just way too light. And this is the third time, so third time's a charm. Now, the first two times I wore this product, I don't know if it's the colors that I got. It kind of made my skin look like I have weird indentations. I mean, not really indentations, let me rephrase that. Like I had dots on my face. I guess the foundation was sitting into the pores because I didn't apply on any other product. And you guys know the center of my face here, I have a lot of textures and pores. It felt like I had white dots from the foundation, and it was a lighter shade, so that's why it was kind of like white looking to me. Now that this foundation is my actual complexion, you can't really see those dots, but let me get a closer look to see, because I'm just curious. Okay, so like I mentioned, I have a lot of pores right here and texture, so I do have those little dots here again. To be honest, I feel like it's actually just the texture of my skin just right here. It's like right here. It's not as pronounced as the last few times, and I think that's because the foundation shade wasn't right. Now that the skin tone is like pretty much on point, you can't really tell, but that's one dislike about this foundation. And again, to be fair, it just could be my skin right here, and it's just like this little patch right here. Everywhere else, it is very smooth, I have to say. It does give more of a matte finish. Again, I have combination skin. I don't know. I mean, it's soft because of my moisturizer, but it just looks so matte. Like it's really flat looking, you know, because it's matte, so it has like no dimension. Let's get a close up. It does feel so light, I have to say. It did cover my freckles and redness here, but I feel like I have a lot more on this side. It's like my driver face side, so sad. Let's go ahead and apply on the foundation here and see if it makes a difference. But so far it looks really soft. it matches. That's like the number one thing. I just don't want to look like I have makeup on, you know? So I'm just gonna do the 3 swatches I did at first. I really love this doe foot applicator, guys. I'm just using a buffing brush. I believe the last few times I applied this on, I used maybe a sponge? I'm not sure. This is my 3rd application, right? And I feel like it's so perfect. The last few times was just horrible, and I was like, I need to give up on this brand, but I'm glad I didn't. And you guys know I had that pimple right there. It really did help with the discoloration. So here is the look for just the foundation. So this part of my face is really smooth, right? My jawline here. And the foundation just goes on so effortlessly. Like it's nice. It's like so smooth. Where my freckles are here, it did minimize the redness and the brownness and the brown. Top of my nose here, I have a lot of freckles too, so it actually did mute it pretty well. My forehead is a little darker than the rest of the face, so that's why I kind of do it last, so I don't have that much product on my brush. I'm just blending it out and just evening it out lightly. No line of demarcation. Let's move on to the concealer. This is a little bit thicker, so you don't really have to shake it. This concealer is so nice. I love the texture of this formulation as well. Very creamy. I'm gonna use this brush first and just kind of pat it like I would with a beauty blender, kind of working in like a triangular shape. This technique is really nice because it really brings out your cheekbones. Now I'm just gonna take my finger and just blend the rest, and I'm just gonna bring it up to my temples. This is such a nice formulation. It blends beautifully. I did use a little bit more concealer than your average person. I did 2 layers. Like it does advertise, it's very buildable. And if you apply on too much, you can see it's kind of wet and dewy here that you have to use a powder to set it. I'm just gonna give it a few seconds to saturate into the skin, but for the time being, let's go ahead and do a final look. So just looking at my complexion, you can definitely tell that I am wearing makeup. Again, to be fair, it's probably my texture and skin type. So just looking at the mirror, we both know I'm wearing makeup, but I was hoping that this is going to give me a softer look where it doesn't look like I'm wearing any makeup. I wouldn't say it would give you like a tinted moisturizer level of sheerness because this is an actual foundation. I can see how you can work down from this. You can actually use a lighter hand. You can mix this with your daily moisturizer. Again, this is just a demo and review for you guys to see that it is possible to build. So I can see how you can work your way up with this to build, and you can also have it more sheer. So here is the final look of the foundation and concealer on my skin. I could have worked easily with like 1 dot or like 1 pump, you know, I would say, on the face and then work my way up with it. But I went in with a heavier hand just because I wanted to see if it does give me 1, the coverage I'm looking for, 2, if it makes me look like I'm wearing makeup or not, and 3, I just wanted to see how it works with my complexion, texture, skin overall. So as you can see, the color is a perfect match. I really do like this color more. It's making me like this foundation more. The first 2 times was a different color and I was just not liking it. The concealer is really nice. It's a neutral shade, which is great for brightening. If you look under my eyes, as you can see, it's a little bit brighter under here. It's not too light where it looks too like chalky white, but it's not too dark in complexion where it looks like I'm not wearing any makeup. Therefore, I chose a neutral shade and it worked out so perfectly. Again, under my eyes here, I do have wrinkles because it's just under your eyes, the skin. Around this part here was where I was concerned about the dots, and I honestly think it's just my skin and I can't do anything about it. The rest of the face, it's so smooth looking. This does have like a serumy, textured, like finish and feel, which I really do like. I would have to say that this formulation comes off a little bit more matte. In my opinion, it is super lightweight, touchless, as she says, as in I guess it doesn't feel like anything, which is true. It's very light. I can get some coverage. I do feel like you can actually build with this a lot, but you can also make it as sheer as a tinted moisturizer as you like. This can easily be cocktailed with a moisturizer, a illuminating primer, so you can actually make your own formulation. However, trying this out in front of the camera with you guys with my correct shade, I actually like this foundation a lot. I do have to say there's not too many brands out there that caters to a perfect match. Sometimes it can be a little too pink, too warm, too cool, I don't know, all that stuff, right? But I just feel like it just matched perfectly to my décolleté. My arms and hands may be a little bit darker, I don't know, but as long as it matches from my face to my décolleté and neck, that's all that matters, because there was one point in my life where my face was darker than my actual body hair. It was horrible. Usually you would like it the other way around because you can darken the face and blend it to your body, but mine was literally opposite. I guess the million-dollar question is, does it look like you're wearing any makeup? I would have to say yes. Only because my skin is not perfect. I have discolorations, I have texture. So a lot of times when I wear a makeup, it can look like I am wearing makeup. Unless if I jump in with like extra priming and smoothing and blurring stuff where it looks really smooth. Nobody is perfect. Everybody comes in different shapes, sizes, and colors. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I've learned that I have freckles, I have texture, and you know what? That is just normal. So, and all in all, I would have to say this is a good coverage for me. This foundation works really well with my skin. The color is good. I love the skincare benefits it gives me. It may look like I have makeup on, but it's super soft on my skin. I feel comfortable. I like this. I hope this video does help you guys to make a decision whether you guys want to try this out or not. If you guys did try this out, please comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Once again, I really do like this formulation. Just the first few times of the different colors I had just really turned me off. If you guys are brave enough or ready to be out there, maybe stop by a store to get color matched, you know, in the natural lighting, because online it's very difficult. But overall, I do like this formulation. It's super soft and smooth. So with this makeup look, I did not set this with powder. The only powder I used was some bronzer and just a little bit of highlight, but everything else is just these two. So I would have to say I give this 4 out of 5 stars. I wouldn't say 100% 5. The reason why is because of my skin, and that's just something I have to deal with. But in actuality, it is a 5 out of 5. Again, I really love the formulation. I just love the doe foot applicator on this. It has a nice slant. It's easy to like hug and curve around the shape of your face. So nice. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my demo and review. Again, this is not my first take on this, but I really wanted to let you guys know how I really like this foundation and how well it works out. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.